Hey guys, how you doing? So yesterday's myth was one about planking. Today's myth is one that you commonly hear, you might even say it yourselves, and it's the myth of I can't. So today's myth buster is all about I can. Like you might say, like I did once upon a time, I can't do push-ups. Well, that's why we started with the plank, because when you learn the plank, then you learn the progressions up to push-up. So we're going to start with our plank, like we did yesterday, and we're going to go through 3 progressions on how to get into a push-up. And then you'll see how I can't easily goes to I can over a very short period of time. It goes like this. First we get into our plank, right? Hands under shoulders, flat back. Set that one foot, push the heel back. Get a little more so you can see that heel. Right, push that heel back and then set the other leg and everything's locked into place. Okay. Now, you might say that still looks like a push-up to me. So, what's the progression? The progression goes like this. Okay. Get your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, okay? And you're going to pivot right here on the hip. And you're just going to do push-ups. The target for the push-up is the pectoral muscles, the chest. Okay? So body weight exercise here is all about developing those. The key things that you want to pay attention to is everything being lined up, and then most importantly is your elbows. So I'm going to turn this way for a second so you can see this. Right. Elbows do not want to go out like that. They want to go tight into your sides. Some people call that a military push-up. Okay. Why is that? Well, because when you're out this way, okay, it puts a whole lot of stress on your elbows, inside and outside. You can get tennis elbow that way. It also puts a really wicked stress on your rotator cuff. So you want to minimize all those things, especially in the beginning when you're just getting through the progressions, to keep those elbows tight. So progression number 1 is like this, okay, where you're just pivoting right here on the hip instead of curling your back, sticking your head down, right? Progression number 2 is, when you're comfortable with that, is get on your knees. And again, remember that flat back, tuck your hips, and pivot from your knees. Okay? Keep your elbows in tight. And when you've been able to build up enough strength in your core and in your chest, then you go to the full push-up. Set yourself like a plank. And remember, a plank is just like laying on the ground upside down. That's how flat your back should be when you're planking, right? Your back should be just that flat. Like I used the example yesterday of putting a board on your back. Here's the same thing, right? Nice and flat. Turn around, stick everything good and straight, and down you go. Now, when you're down, what's a good position? How do you know you're all the way down? Well, that's a good question. And the answer is, you go as far as you're comfortable going. You don't want to go as far as something like this, which I see a lot of times. Somebody goes down this far and they go like this, and they face plant, right? Don't smash your face. So what do you do? If you can get in this position and you can only go this far, that's how far you go. Until you can go this far. Until you can go this far. Until you can get your chest all the way down to the ground. That's push-ups 101.